Hello agents and welcome to another Division 2 video. This is the Pestilence build video and I really wanted to share it with you because I had so much fun with this build like I didn't have in a long time. The build is crazy good and I really enjoy playing with it. You know that I'm AR fan, I mostly play with the assault rifles, but this was too much fun and I really wanted to share it with you. We're watching just 2 minutes of 3 different gameplays, and after that it's a little bit longer description of the build where I'm going through the modifiers and everything. Build was initially made before the modifiers were even introduced in the game, so you are safe if you don't want to play with modifiers, but I highly suggest that you do, because modifiers are making this build even more crazy. The damage, it's bonkers, it's going like you can check out the gameplay right now. After the build explanation, there is also a little bit more of a gameplay of a control point. Build works best on the long range, but you can use it in whatever you want. The enemy are going down so quickly that it's just doesn't matter. But preferred range, it's a long range. That's why I'm staying a little bit more far away than I used to. It's not face tanking. You can call it long range face tanking build. Something like that. This is going to be over quick. Only the boss outside the White House is now here, and after that we will go through the build in details. I will really tell you everything I know about a build, where did it come from, and yeah, that's it guys. If you wanna see more of it, me playing with this build, you can check out the twitch.tv Krohus while it's still there, cause I was playing with it. Alright guys, let's go through the build. First I'm gonna start with specialization. It's a gunner specialization, which is logical option because you're running with the LMG. It will give you 10% armor on kill and other attributes like faster RPM and stuff like that. But let's go through the Pestilence a little bit. This gun was buffed in the latest update and it become one of the best weapons in the game. I'm having ordinary one, don't have any expertise on it, got LMG damage target out of cover and damage to armor. But this talent, it's maybe the strongest one in the game. Plague of the Outcast. Hits apply a debuff dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times. Whenever an enemy dies with this debuff, like this is not enough, 100% of the stacks are transferred to a nearby enemy within 25 meters. The mods are rate of fire, stability and accuracy, so this is crazy. That's the tick, how we call it. Tick in this build can go over 1 million. If you want the numbers, visit the DoD Regenbau. He will give you exact stats and how much tick you're getting, what's the weapon damage per bullet and stuff like that. I'm not a med guy, so you can check out his channel for the details. But you saw in the gameplay that Pestilence hitting over 1.6 million damage per bullet, and the tick is go over 1 million in some occasion. But this is the build made for gameplay without the modifiers. That's why it's having a Coyote's mask here. So I'm gonna go piece by piece, but because of the pack instincts, you all know what that is. It's crit hit damage on 0 to 15 meters. Then you have from 15 to 25 crit damage and crit chance, and 25 meter you have crit chance. It's not necessary to run this mask. If you wanna have a little bit more survivability, you can go maybe with the Catharsis or put some other mask here, let's say Palisade, so you have 20% armor on kill. But initially the build was made when the modifiers were not introduced into the game, but I'm using them and I hardly suggest that you use them too, because they are making this build even better, even crazier. So I'm running with the all out. You can pick any of these. I also like reversal. The main star of the modifiers, it's the by the teeth, which is effective for the long range, and it just give you like a godly damage. Each shot to an enemy's body increase damage up to 2.5 times. Multiplier grows by 0.5 with each shot, and any registered headshot will reset it. Basically, you need to aim to the body, which is even easier. Bonus can be stacked on different enemies. Shoot an enemy outside long range, reset the stacks. You saw how crazy damage on the long range is. When they come close, if you're running reversal, you just press T, basically activate reversal, and you are done. All out works for the all ranges. You're gonna get every passive modifier active if you press all out. You activate all out, all these three will be effective at any range, but it lasts how many seconds? 10 seconds, yeah. I don't even use the active modifier. I'm having it here equipped just in case. Like I said, without activating this one active modifier, these three will always be active. Passive. That's why they're called passive modifiers. They're always active. You don't have to do anything. You just have to equip them. So another one is retribution, which will give you 60% crit chance in no time. You see what it says. Shooting enemy inside medium range builds up to 100 stacks. For every stack you gain 0.5% crit chance. Lose 1 stack for every bullet fire after reaching 100 stacks. So basically you're jumping to the 60% critical hit chance in no time, and it's really useful. You can go all crit damage on a build and you will be fine if you are running this modifier. That's a suggestion. And then I'm running with Persistence, which is multi-zone passive modifier, works for every zone. Long range you get in 20% reload speed, which is the most common one for my type of gameplay. At medium range 30% accuracy, and short range 20% movement speed. If you wanna get your skills back quicker, you can go with the Quicken, which is crazy good. I was trying legendary summit while I was farming for the Langmo pieces, and I get my hive back with 1 mag. Basically 1 magazine of the Pestilence was enough to get my hive back from immediately. Like effective range, medium range. Every crit hit on enemy within medium range reduces active skill cooldowns by 3%. So any skill you have, if it's on cooldown, you just have to hit couple of bullets, it will be back almost immediately. But I like better to have that reload speed for the long range. That was about the modifiers, guys. That's why I said, because of the retribution modifier, you can go maybe with the catharsis here or use some other mask for more survivability. Sacrifice chest piece, Providence defense with the glass cannon. Actually perfect glass cannon. This is 30% more damage right off the bat. The downside of this is all damage you take is amplified by 60%. You will go down from time to time, but that's why you're running Reviver Hive. And I find that it's not that dangerous to run this. I don't know why. Before it was like more dangerous to run with the perfect glass cannon, but I don't know. The damage is so crazy that you delete the enemy before they even have a chance to hit you. That's how it works basically. And if you go down, you have Reviver 5. If you run Quicken modifier, you will get it back in no time. You just have to be a little bit more careful, and that 30% damage is nasty. Then I'm having the Petrov Contractor's Gloves with weapon damage, baked in damage to armor, crit damage, and they're giving you 10% LMG damage. 3-piece Langmo. Now you need to farm for these 3 pieces, because initially the backbone, which is the named backpack, comes with the skill tier, and you need to be lucky and get the one with double crit, hopefully. But I get one with the status effect and crit chance, put the crit damage mode and reroll skill tier 2 weapon damage. Perfectly unstoppable force, that's the talent, which is working crazy. Killing an enemy increases total weapon damage by 7% for 15 seconds, stacks up to 5 times, 35% more damage with this one. Grenade kills adds 2 stacks, don't care about the grenade kills. It's crazy damage, and the 3-piece Langma will give you 20% explosive resistance, 20% skill health and 30% LMG damage. That's the synergy in the build. Here you have 10% LMG damage. The specialization will give you another 15. Then you are having the holster. I was farming Summit. I play a couple of countdown routes, maybe 1 or 2. And basically that's it. These 2 places I was farming for Langmo pieces so I can reroll initially armor on the holster, and I get one with crit damage and weapon handling, which is nice. Yeah, ideally it will be double crit here, and the knee pads which I'm having with headshot damage and weapon handling. Of course double crit would be better, but I'm not complaining. So this is not even full potential of the build you can put up together, and this status effect actually counts towards the Plague of the Outcast. So there is one variant of this build which also working nice. You can go with the Villain Mask here, which will give you crazy status effect and that toxic delivery talent, and you will have crazy status effect damage, Plague of the Outcast amplified by if you run every piece with the status effect. I have these pieces in the stash. I was trying it out, also works nice, something for a change. The Plague of the Outcast basically works the best with the weapon damage, because more weapon damage the higher tick you're gonna get. That's how it works. That's why I wanted to have all 6 pieces weapon damage. The stats: 27% crit chance, you're gonna get to 60% in no time with the retribution modifier, 126.1 crit damage, 105.4 headshot damage, and basically that's it. Just wanna show you the stats, which are going crazy once you use the modifiers. Yeah guys, that's it. That's all about the build. I think everybody should put up this build together because it's so fun to play. The damage is like bonkers. it's fun to play. Yeah, I did some parts of the game quicker than with any build ever. Like really, you just delete them from the map. It's awesome. You know that I'm Assault Rifles fan and I'm playing it with the ARs all the time. I really like them best, but this is like crazy good build and weapon. That's it guys. Enjoying the rest of the gameplay. If I put something behind, I have a couple of gameplay videos which I prepared for this video, but I don't know. Make this build, enjoying it, and please leave a like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.
Reinforcements incoming. Incoming hostiles detected.